Shakira, Shakira.
Yep. Hello. Welcome to, I believe now we're on session 10?
I think this is
Correct.
8.
10
Oh.
sessions in, and you're only
No,
level
this is 10.
Oh, this is 10? Damn, alright.
Yeah.
Yes, I have my notes numbered.
Good, thank you. Alright, welcome to session 10 of the Isles of the Scattered Isles of Zarrith. Yeah, fuck, we're in double digits now.
Crap.
We can almost vote.
Ha! Jamie, you guys have voting rights. Ha!
Yeah, no.
Damn.
No, but yeah, it's a nobility system. Like, you have to be with the clergies in order to vote for the head clergyman who help run government, and you have to earn titles.
Clergy person. We're inclusive here.
Yeah, that's why I'm counting men, because women can have penises too. Duh.
The fuck?
That was so
Of
dumb.
course.
Okay.
So
Lily,
you're
that was
saying
so
there's,
dumb.
so you're saying yes.
Yeah, that one was dumb. Yeah, that one was dumb. I'll admit that was pretty dumb. Anyways, are you guys ready?
No.
No.
Yeah,
For real, like,
I guess.
like,
But let's do this anyway.
okay. So, when last we left our band of adventurers, the party had convened for a talk in their estate where revelations were revealed, feelings were told, and curses were exposed. Now, after getting some much needed rest, we joined our band of adventurers as they take a day to relax, have downtime, and to explore. So, to address the missing people, Sylvanas is going to go buy some new clothes as they look very inconspicuous considering that they are in former murder cult attire and they want to just look more normal. They feel like it's probably a bad idea to keep running around that attire, especially with the events of the recent time and the off chance it gets exposed. Skyless, meanwhile, goes to the entertainment district to get to know some of those performers a little better, like, practice her dancing, just stuff like that. And Bologna gets ready for her date, which will happen in RP chat or at next session. Now, I would like everyone to roll me a d20.
What the?
Shell's gonna roll a natural 20.
Stop saying these things because you're either exceptionally right or horrifically wrong.
Oh, okay. I'm last.
Average.
Wrong.
I have an
Oh, wait,
average
never mind.
wiener. You're not pagan.
Working on it.
Shit. Come on, roll me that natural 20 and prove me right.
Cody, shut the fuck up.
Wait. Fuck. No! God damn it! A 10 is the highest.
I was
That's...
about to say, like, wow, no one rolled above a 10.
Well, at least it's a downtime session.
Yeah.
Could have ended poorer.
Yep, Jamie, you are first. What do you wish to do? All right.
Hey, well, feck. Well, other than the things we discussed in DMs, Jamie
Which you'll have to say out loud.
actually, yeah. So during the nighttime, Jamie will be trying to quietly practice dancing.
Which that will happen this evening, I'll say, considering what happened the other night. Like, this is the next day after. I believe it is now the 8th of Green Dawn. So, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie is kind of looking at his attire and is like, I should see if anybody wants to come with me for clothing shopping.
Sylvanas will technically accompany you. Does anyone else go clothing shopping? Okay, so, Jamie, you go with Sylvanas, who I'll micro NPC with it, just for the sake of time.
I'm pretty sure Richard has already told me that they pretty much won't interact with him.
Yep. So that makes sense. You guys will need to talk about that thing in our P chat at one point, considering what you learned, and Richard does know about that. Speaking of,
Which thing?
uh, the thing that was in the journal regarding, their meat sack.
Solanas.
Ah, right. I have to reread that again. My brain doesn't remember things.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're just some equations. But anyways, so going to the shop, you would probably end up at the Feathered Cap Tailor and Clothing Shop. You would see a parrot Aarakocra in a decent sort of suit, just like as the proprietor of this business. What is you looking for as Jamie? What clothes are you looking for?
he's trying to find something different because he realizes the clothes he's wearing are very bland in coloration. He's like trying to branch out and finally, you know, with the revealing of everything, he's like, he feels that he needs to not look like he's closed off.
All right.
But he has like no idea how to
tell
dress.
this to the parrot Aarakocra.
Yeah, he'd be like, he's just like,
Yep, Raleigh.
I may need help finding clothes, please.
All right. Well, based on your description, it's clear we can't go with the robot look. Are you looking to spend a lot? Maybe we can get you up in some nice formal attire if you're trying to look charismatic.
I'm trying to just look nicer. I don't want to look all formal and stuff. Something
not formal.
casual.
Casual. Well, I would recommend a vest. Your skin tone, if I may, like he's trying to take your measurements, so like trying to get like an accurate size for you, like with stuff.
He's just like he's done the fitting dance before, so he just like automatically lifts his arms.
Yep. Oh, that's a nice change of pace. Now, for you, I would recommend a white undershirt. If you're trying to look inviting and you want to look stylish, I would recommend it to clash against the black, sort of that, because I think too much black would make you look a bit emo or goth or some kind of soulless, if you're trying to avoid that. With your hair color, I would recommend that you maybe try and get a purple coat, vest. What do you think? Are you more of a cloak person, a vest person, or a coat person?
Whatever you think would look best. I don't
We
really
need to
have
find out what
preference.
you need to look best. You're the one trying to explore here, according to your things, so I need to know what you like.
Oh, he kind of like looks at himself in the mirror. Like, vest?
All right, a vest. Would you like a open vest or a button-up?
He like looks at them like,
He shows you a model, they're like basically imagine the Aladdin type vest or like a suit type vest.
The suit, the button-up vest. Please.
All right. So that would expose a bit of the chest, which is good. I recommend a dark velvet for you to again clash with the thing. I would recommend maybe a bit more of a unique color for the pants. I wouldn't go black. Again, I think you have, no offense, your skin tone just doesn't allow it. But with the blonde, I could see you rocking maybe a bit of a maroon, maybe a red, even a green. I could see you doing really well. What do you think?
How about almost like a dark plum?
Dark plum, I could see that. And then for the boots, are you trying to make this functional or stylish? I do serve adventurers here, so I can get you the formal wear, but if you're going to be going out there to do jobs and stuff, the formal wear will be terrible for the feet.
Functional would be better.
Alright,
I usually don't wear shoes.
What do you want?
Got his grippers free.
I was gonna say, do you want shoes then? That's my question. Or do you want to keep your feet free? I do notice the claw, like, I do notice your feet are a bit elongated, though they don't really have the claw look, so you can wear boots. It's up to you on that one. But if I'm gonna be honest, as someone who has served tieflings, your feet just, they're not better enough, quite frankly, for it to be viable all the time.
I think no boots for this time.
Alright. Would you like this custom made, or do you just want off the rack? Because I do have options for both.
I would prefer it to be more, fitting for me.
Alright, give me about till the end of the day, I can move some stuff. The shirt itself is not going to be anything fancy. It's just going to be like a bit of a sailor's tunic. The vest will work. And yep, I can do that with your measurements. That will be, considering, that will be about 3 gold.
He just like rummages through his coin pouch and just sets down 10. He's like, if you have any other things you'd like to add to make it more unique, feel free.
More unique for me or more unique for you? With respect, I am an Aarakocra. My sense of fashion is not the same as... Where are you from?
Escar.
Askar. They tend to favor the more coat look with the cloak. I could include a bit of a rain cloak for you. With that, I can make it a bit of a green to offset the other colors.
That does sound nice.
Alright, I will have that ready for you by tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Oh, and by the way, the pants will have well, yeah, I know you have the robe look, but the pants will have a buckle in the back for the tail, just so you know. You'll just have to remember to do that.
Oh, speaking of that, would you mind? And he kind of like lets his wings kind of show through. He's like, I will need something for these as well.
Okay. Well, thank God you paid me extra. He like measures the wings. I don't get a lot of people with wings, definitely not tieflings, but nope, I can do that. I can, same thing, I'll just adjust the shirt to have a bit of a buckle, so that way you can just strap it on, so that way you don't have to just keep tearing a hole. He's measuring your things and gets, like, accurate measurements.
Yeah, he would like expand his wing to its full, capacity.
Which he would actually account
But
for
making sure not
because,
to
like,
knock anything
do you mind
over.
flapping them real quick? Just, like, moving them up and down a little. I just need to see how much versatility I need to give this.
Oh, they don't. I don't have to flap to fly. They just kind of are similar to gliding.
I still need to know how high they can go. That's the problem. Because if I get it wrong, it could wreck the clothes.
Oh, that's fair. And he kind of just like will slowly like expand them and kind of do a slight flapping.
Alright, he like jots it down. Alright, I think I can get you something. Yep, good, thank you. Is there anything else I should be aware of regarding anything? Just, again, I don't want these to break easy.
Shit, would there be anything that he really needs to let them know?
Yeah, no, like, this is a entirely, like, this is just fluff, man. Like, it's like, if you actually have a concern, go ahead. Otherwise, like, like, that's a, that's a you thing.
I don't think he's like, I don't really think so.
Alright.
I think it's fine.
Tomorrow morning, I open near first dawn. Just do that.
Alright. I'll be by dawn.
Yep, he shakes
Thank
your
you.
hand. No problem. Have a good day. And he helps Sylvanas, and then, alright, there's the clothes shopping. Is there anything else you want to do?
Other than, because how many days is this downtime gonna be?
One. Like, it's just in one day, just because, like, yeah.
Jamie would like it to try and go, over to where the conductor's menagerie. I forget what that plaza's called.
The center where that is the Merrymouth district.
the Merriment District. He would actually like it to go to the Merriment District to possibly sing.
As in like to perform sing or to like practice
Well,
singing?
it would be more of like he would sit off to the side and like listen to people while he's writing in his journal and kind of singing the song that he's hoping to perform with Skyless to off to the side.
All right, so you go to the Merriment District, same thing, performances. You got, same thing as the guy before. The Performer Square's got some people performing, people going in and out of the music shop. The tavern looks pretty filled this time of day. The Menagerie Hall is actually doing a performance tonight of like an orchestral arrangement. So there's that. First, for the listening, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Where are you at, Jamie? Let's see. Perception. 16.
You could hear them pretty well. Like I'd say with a 16, considering how big and busy this plaza is, that's not really an issue at all. You listen, you hear them, and you manage to like get some stuff down. Now roll a bit of a self-performance. However, because you're in a crowded area and because of James' anxiety, I do have to give you disadvantage.
That's fine. So, disadvantage, just a performance check. It's a 13. He's kind of like not really singing out loud. It's more.
Yeah, and that's kind of the problem. You
to
don't really get a
himself.
lot of practice because you're kind of mumbling, and then like it's a loud area. It's like you hear like the sound of a lute or a viol or someone just belching out a song. You hear like the sounds of people singing. So, like it kind of makes it more difficult to really focus on trying to write this song, especially with his lack of confidence.
Yeah, he just kind of like sits there and will sigh and like run his fingers through his hairs, just like thinking, just like consistently, uh, like just thinking about like all the ideas he's got and like how the dance could go, kind of like somewhat doing choreography in his head too.
Which
So it makes sense.
speaking of, roll an intelligence check. However, with disadvantage because by your own admission, Jamie is not really a dancer.
He's not the. No, and you said intelligence?
Intelligence, because you're trying to plan out choreography in your mind without going through the movements and seeing stuff.
Yeah.
So with that, unfortunately, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just like I'm trying to be logical with this. And
Yeah, that's fine. That's a 5. He's.
no, because like you're trying to think. I think the best way to describe it is like whatever you try to imagine doing something cool versus doing something cool. That's where it is. Where it's like in your mind, it's like this looked way different because you just don't have the kind of experience that most people would have, like just like actively doing it. I think like Jamie realizes that if he wants to plan this out and really do it, he does need to actually actively have some practice.
Yeah, and that's what I anticipated.
Yeah, so like until he gets some physical practice or like some help from someone, there isn't really much he can do to like plan out a dance full choreography. Particularly the other big problem is the other really big problem with this is also, and I hate saying it, this like how to best put it. The biggest problem I think Jamie's gonna have with this is actively getting out in front of people to do it. So like again, like he's in his own head a little bit with this. Like this is only a day after his quote unquote therapy session, so it's gonna take time.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like breathing and like will very ever so often just go one step at a time, one step at a time.
I'm choosing not to have you roll a wisdom save.
That's perfectly fair.
Yep. However, I will say you hear in your head. You do hear in your head. It's not going to matter.
He just kind of like slightly stiffens, but like will breathe and kind of let himself relax again. Just anyone that he's met before, like when he went into the conductor's menagerie. That's out and about.
People who met Hollow, maybe, but roll a d100. Let's see if there is someone there that Jamie has met.
Well, I know there's Galric, but
Yeah, he's the only one Jamie has met.
doing-
So Yeah, we'll see, because there's plenty of performers, but in terms of people there...
58.
You actually see the Drought Woman, funny enough.
Stare. Probably stares too long, not realizing it.
Roll stealth. Let's see if you can hide your stares.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, 21.
Yep, she doesn't notice, so yep, there's that.
He just stared at her, just... I'm imagining it's like to other people it's the most obvious, but she just doesn't notice, and he
No,
just like...
you hide it from other people. Like, you just genuinely hide it from other people. Like, with the 21 stealth, yeah, you hide that.
Does he want to go take a look in the fucking menagerie? Because I know that Quillbeard knows who Jamie is.
He implied
And
that,
Galric
yes.
seems to know who he is. Yeah. They implied, but
Yeah.
he might...
I will say, real quick, if you're trying to talk to, if you do try to talk to Lorena, you will need to roll Wisdom save, because not only is she a woman, but also Drow.
He wouldn't try to talk to her, but he is gonna kind of walk over to the conductor's menagerie and kind of take a peek in just to see how things are going on the inside.
Yeah, so as you try to go in, there is someone who stops you up front, like the concessions person. They have a car. Well, not open to the public yet.
Oh, sorry.
I did say that they were very performance.
Popping. He's like, sorry, I was just wanting to pop by and see Quillbeard for a moment.
Well, if you remember, you can arrange that. Right now, he is very busy.
Jamie is not a member. He's like, just let him know that, Jamie popped by, please.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yep.
He just quickly scurries away.
Okay. Is there anything else we want to do today? Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next person.
Other than the practicing at the middle of the night, no.
Okay. Speaking of which, roll me a dexterity check for the dancing. For the night. We'll just get that out of the way now.
We can dance if we want to. We can be your friend. Natural 20.
He's able to dance pretty well. I would say, like, I think with no one there, his talent shines. I think it's very clear that this is a lot of mental blocks as opposed to, you know, physical limitations.
Yeah. It's more of like getting, like, he's doing it to get that confidence into him, like, okay, I can still dance. I can still do it.
You are
Just
capable.
gotta
Like,
implement it in
however,
front of
that being
people.
said, I would say with a nat 20, I think you would notice that most of your dancing is very noble in mentality. Like, yeah, you dance at taverns, you had fun, but you were a noble. You were trained in formal dance. So, therefore, that's what comes more instinctively to you. Whether you like it, hate it, that is indeed what Jamie does. So I think that with that nat 20, I'll give this without a self-insight. The biggest thing that's going to be working against you really is going to be, like, breaking some of your, like, you know, your roots from your parents. I think I'd say with that 20, I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's so it's definitely more like flowy and smooth rather than, you know.
It's like a waltz, you know, like
yeah.
A very controlled waltz, I might add, again with the nat 20. Like, the movements, like, there's not really a passion to them, it's just memorize steps. It's just memorize, okay, this is what I would do, this is what I would do. Oh, wait, shit. This is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, like, this is what my parents taught me. Oh, okay, now I kind of see where some of my problem is. It's the anxiety, but it's also the... It is also a bit of the, God, what's the best word? It's also just a bit of what's been ingrained in you. So, yep, that's about it for you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yep.
Pagan, it's your turn. Pagan, what do you do? Hello, Pagan? Oh, there we go.
My wife! My love! Hold on.
What?
I'm right here. The fuck?
Okay, there we go. Now we can hear you.
Damn.
Yeah, I think it was me. I think you
Pagan.
good. So what does Pagan do?
Pagan goes to a bar for the first time.
Okay, does she look for any specific taverns, or is she just going to the closest one near the house?
She has no idea what to look for, so she just goes to the closest one.
Alright, your closest bar would actually be the Happy Bara Tavern and Inn.
One more time.
Happy Bara.
The Happy
Oh my
Bara.
fucking god.
Happy Bara.
Yes.
Yeah.
The logo would actually be a capybara in a top hat and a monocle
Better have
holding
a
up.
fucking orange on it.
I was gonna say the logo for the tavern is actually a capybara with a top hat and a monocle and holding up a mug of beer, just like Wiki being like, "Hey, cheers."
Question: Can the top hat be the color orange?
Yes. I don't know what this is referencing, but sure.
Oh, hold on. But yeah, Pagan goes to a fucking bar.
Alright, you walk into the Happy Bar thing. There's about a medium attendance. Like, like, I would say it's afternoon when you do it. So, like, people are, like, there to eat more than to drink at this time of day. At the bar is actually a man standing on a stepping stool. As you see, a dark-skinned gnome, like, a bit of rugged edges with elements of black hair and a bit of a very finely combed beard. Like, one that's, like, it kind of has that morning after look, but, like, there's clearly product in it. Like, it appears to, like, take some pride in that. The gnome himself looks a little older, having, like, wrinkles. You would wager he looks, like, in human years to be around his late 30s, maybe early 40s. Bit of balding to it, but that would be one
Pagan
of the...
did drag Seiko.
Oh, Seiko, do you come with her?
Sure.
Okay. So, yep, you're there. Most of the staff, it's interesting because a lot of the staff are actually different kinds of, like, God, why am I blanking on the word? Fuck me. Like, it appears there are two waiters, one waitress, and they're centaurs. That's it. Why was I forgetting the word for centaur? But yeah, you enter. It's a wooden establishment. It's got 3 stories. They got some rooms up top. Bar is located more to the left-hand side of the entrance. There's plenty of open tables, but the bar stand itself, like, there's some people there, but again, most people are just there for food. It's a relatively nice establishment, too. And on the bar stool, on one of the bar tables near the gnome, is actually a sleeping capybara. But no hat on this one.
Gay!
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Pagan's very confused by the cabbie.
Yeah, you've actually never I would say you've never seen this animal given where you're from.
Has Seiko seen one? I would say she.
Yeah.
I think she has, but
You have, like, look, I'll be honest, like, it's not impossible for you to see a capybara, like, so yeah, I'd say you've seen one, like, say, Pagan's just the one that's confused, because of, backstory reasons.
Yeah.
Pagan goes to whoever is behind the bar.
Yep, you go to the gnome, oi, welcome. What's your poison, or are you just here for food?
I don't know what my poison is. Give me whatever you want. What do you usually give people?
Ale's
It's
usually...
good.
Well, ale's usually a default, though, our special here is the Cappy Pint.
Yes, whatever that is.
Okay. He, like, fills some stuff up, mixes up a little bit. You see him add a little elements of citrusy stuff to this. However, he pours, Seiko, you would recognize it as very heavy liquor. for it, and he gives you a shot glass of it.
Very heavy what?
Liquor.
Oh.
Pagan stares at it for like a good 20 seconds. And then
You're gonna want-
shoots it.
Never mind.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. As technically speaking, I don't think you've ever had something this heavy in your life.
Pagan has never had alcohol.
Oh yeah, roll a Constitution saving throw, and this was a oh boy.
Mm.
You are immediately drunk, like not like shit face, like not white girl wasted shit face, but you're definitely drunk. I'll say that.
She sputtered.
Very tipsy.
Could I have another?
Sure.
No,
I wrote two gold, a shot.
Actually, make that 2.
All right.
uh,
I'll put it on your tab when you get out.
no. One at a time. One at a time, please.
No. Seiko, one's for you. You have to have one too. And she downs the other one.
Oh, God.
Roll me an Arcon save.
Really? Oh, God.
You're not passed out. I'll put it like that. You need like an at one, but you're definitely like it feels good. Like however Seiko takes strength, that's on you. But you're not getting sober. I'll say that. Your tab's at 6 gold right now, by the way.
Beautiful. So can I have 2 more?
He just shrugs. He doesn't care. He's getting money from this. Seiko, there's now 2 drinks in front of you.
Seiko will take a sip of one of them.
It's a shot glass, so
Oh, it's a shot glass.
like I said,
Okay.
yeah, it's a shot glass. Like it smells like citrusy, but it's hard. Roll a con save, Seiko.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, no, you're drunk. You're definitely drunk. This thing is like heavy. Like it's not the heaviest thing you've had, but it's definitely like it's surprising how heavy it is. And it's weirdly sweet. Like it's a very heavy liquor, but it has like a sweet citrusy taste to it weirdly. Pagan, if you drink that third one, roll. Your guys' tab is about 10 gold now.
Pagan's hit it with a 4th one.
Uh,
shit.
you're able to maintain, like you're still awake. So, yeah, no, you want to get a 4th one.
More
Your tab's,
alcohol makes her stronger.
yeah, apparently. Your tab's now at 12. You order a 4th drink.
Yes.
All right, he will pass it to you. So, haven't seen you two before. Crystal Tieflings, pretty common here. You guys just come, or just first time here?
First time here. I've never been around, so we're seeing sights. Isn't that right, Psycho?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, if you're here for sights, tourism, I'd recommend the chandelier at sunset and sunrise. Those floating gems do create a wonderful rainbow. As for anything in the outer section of the city, if you're looking for entertainment, I would recommend the Bravo Siblings Theater. They apparently are going to be performing a classic sometime soon. No word on the play just yet. Would also recommend the Menageries Hall. They're doing a bit of an orchestral arrangement tonight.
Ooh, the orchestra.
Oh, sorry?
The orchestra.
Yeah. I heard that it's a visiting company from the jungles of Aspana.
Consider also. She looks over to Seiko. Are you going? Did you have the other one? Where'd he go?
She has not drank the other one yet, so she's just like kind of sitting there.
Do you want
Um,
another?
I still have one in front of me. No.
But
not
you could
yet.
have 2 in front of you.
um, I'm okay for now.
I can take that one from you. Which do you want?
Do you,
Too much,
You know what?
please.
your tab's at 60 gold.
You know what? Seiko's just gonna go
16?
ahead and drink that one.
Roll con save.
Beautiful, beautiful.
A
Seiko,
little bit better.
yeah, it's a little better. I'll say, like, you're not, like, pagan levels drunk because you've drank before, but, this is getting you. This is definitely getting you. The gnome will go say, oh, and if, you're looking for a bit of gambling, I'd, recommend the Merriment District, the Softfoot, Gambling Hall.
Oh! Seiko, let's go gambling!
Oh god.
Maybe that would be something we go with the others to? Maybe they'd like
why?
to participate.
Seiko, I don't even know what gambling is.
It's a regrettable life decision that gets you very much in debt, and then you have to open up a bar to cover your losses. And then when you do, you're kind of
money-
stuck because you fell in love with it after doing it for so many years.
A money pit.
That.
Alright. Sounds quite damaging.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you lose.
We could go to the orchestra though.
I believe
Right.
that's. I believe that starts at. I believe that starts at 8, so a bit after sundown. I don't know prices, so you ought to go to the Merriment District.
Yes. That is what we shall do, Seiko. We shall go to the orchestra. And isn't there another shot in front of Pagan?
Yes.
Down! Okay.
Roll one
Is
last
there
con
another
save.
shot in front of?
Yes, because
Is
you
there
ordered
another one in
Pagan.
front of Seiko?
Yes.
Alright, let me go ahead and-
All right, roll it. Let's see. Your guys' tab is at 60 gold, by the way. I'm just gonna put that out there. All right, Seiko, you are sober. You're able to stand. However, Pagan with a 9. As you take that, your eyes are like your eyes widen, and you're like, I don't feel so good, and you just fall over backwards.
Seiko
you
would
are
not
out.
let that happen.
Roll a dex check with disadvantage because of how lost you are.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Yeah, that's haven't killed you. You try to catch her, but you're like, oh, I got you. Oh, you're on the ground already.
Whoops.
Yep. But yeah, Pagan is now unconscious.
She's snoring.
Right. Sorry about your friend,
I
but
guess I guess we're not going to the orchestra then.
I mean, I can sober you
I
guys
will-
up with a bit of a spell, but he holds out his hand's going to cost you.
Not much.
Okay. Well, she's a first timer, and gonna be honest, she looks like she's never drank a day in her life. So I'll cut it in half and say 10 gold instead of the usual 20.
I will settle the tab and pay for that.
All right, you give him 26 gold. He hops off of his stool. Right, come along, Happy. The capybara actually wakes up immediately and follows him, and they go over to Pagan. He claps his hands together, rubs them, and then just taps her on the head. Pagan, you're awake, and you have been removed. The poison condition has been removed from you. He casts Lesser Restoration on you.
Ah! Her eyes just like blast open and she stares at Seiko. We should do that again.
Seiko's still drunk, so
You may roll a wisdom check, or you may
Um,
go into base impulse on that one.
we can definitely do that again. It's up to you on when you want to do it.
Right now! She puts down 10 gold for more drinks.
All right, so I'm just gonna settle this real easy.
Oh
How
my
much do you spend on alcohol? How much do you spend on sobering up?
Well, since Seiko put down 26, Pagan's also gonna put down 26.
Okay, so that will get you, because it's 2 gold per shot. That will get you 13 shots.
Let's fucking go!
I will say both of you will roll con save. Let's see how bad this gets.
9.
Yeah, you do pass out. He does a laceration, but he demands payment for that because that was a service. So 20 extra gold. So yeah, you spent about 46 gold at the tavern, but there you go.
Beautiful.
And funny enough, let me roll for something. Okay, Seiko. Well, like after the second sober up, roll me a D100. Let's see if something happens. Okay, something does happen. After the second round, the gnome, who, by the way, he would give his name as Dorlen, Dorlen, he would just, demand payment. I assume you guys wouldn't stip him on that for, getting you guys sobered up.
Of course not.
All right, and as you do, you would notice a woman in leather, a person in leather armor walks in, but with a bit of a helm that hides their face. They have a long sword notably at their side, and they walk up, and they actually give, they're holding a bit of a small chest in their hands, and they place it on the tap. All right, here you go. Here you go, Roland. Wasn't exactly easy to get. They put the chest down. Do you guys want to see what's inside of it?
Yes.
Roll me perception. As this
Can my
no.
passive work here?
Technically yes. What's
It's
your
a 16.
You guys see it. You guys notice, notably, in the chest is actually a bit of strange plants you've never seen before.
Oh my god.
Not drugs. I'm just gonna spoil this. It's not weed.
Aw, fuck you, Alex! Get my hopes up.
I mean, look, I didn't say weed was not available in the city. I just said this is not weed. But the plants themselves actually are unique because they are of a blue leaf pattern.
Like blue coloration?
Yeah, they are blue leaves. They're not traditional green foliage. They are a teal blue. I'm gonna say both of you roll nature with disadvantage. If you want to identify what this is.
18.
Seiko, believe it or not, you passed the DC 20 DC. You actually, when you were heading to the Gazebo House, you did actually took some time to research some stuff. This is actually what's known as blue tier. Blue without a E, by the way. One word, blue tier.
Okay.
You would actually know that these are a very potent plant that actually increases the sweetness of certain foods and drink when they are made correctly. You would kind of need a herbalist to do it, or someone who has prowess in druidic arts. But yeah, they're supposed to really make it so sweet. Apparently, the reason they have their name is that when someone actually experimented with it, some chef, they actually almost they couldn't stop crying because it was that sweet. Because they didn't ferment it right. They didn't make it right. But once it's registered, which actually could explain, it's not the same as that citrus taste you had, but a lot of restaurants covet it. So it's actually so yeah, a lot. It makes sense. If this woman probably was on a quest to get these, you also would know that they tend to be any sort of goblinoids or anything out there might protect be in the area. So getting these might be a little dangerous. I'll say with the 21, you don't know where exactly they're in the Gazebo Miles, but you've heard that getting them is very dangerous because there are some powerful things there. So it's not less that they're being guarded, it's more hey, you've entered a very powerful creature's den, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so this person looks like there's a few scratches on them. However, doesn't look, there's not really the same blood on them, so it seems like they got out unscathed, but, that's about it. Right, thanks, Marigold. Well, if you two ladies will stay in, I'll be, whipping up a blue shot, a few blue slots, Unless you just want to go.
Pagan stares at
This is-
Seiko.
Seiko with the 21,
It's
it's...
pagan.
I'll say this with a 21. It's said that anything with this is supposed to be really fucking good. Like it won't make you pass out good. Like, it's not like a hallucinogen, but it is, like, supposed to be really good. Like, it's supposed to be, like, one of the best meals you could ever have, or one of the best drinks you could ever have.
It would be a shame to miss out on trying a drink made with that.
It would be a shame. Let us have another.
Alright, well, it's going to cost you 5 each. I'll only give you one shot, because I do got to ration this. I do need to have it for my special food items. Give me about 30 minutes, and drink's yours.
Okay.
Do you want it in a regular drink or alcohol? That's my, or like a beer. What kind of do you want this in? Because like this is a very custom thing. Like, what kind of drink out of game would you want with something this sweet?
Make it
Seiko would want it in either soju or sake.
Let's see if he actually has sake. You are very much in luck. He does have sake. He got an import.
Hey.
He did actually get an import recently, so that's lucky for you.
Very lucky.
Yep.
So then, yeah, she wants it in that.
Alright, that'll cost you, about, with the sake included, that'll cost you about, because sake is pretty rare for him to get, so, that'll cost you about 15 gold.
Damn. Okay.
But like a good regular bar.
The sake itself is pretty rare, because unfortunately it's just really hard to get, considering Yaman's isolationist nature, and he actually will mention that there is a Yaman restaurant here, and they have a very good hold on trade because they're from Yama. So that's how they're able to get that. It took them a bit to get one bottle. It took them a lot just to get one bottle.
Mm.
Pagan, what would you like?
Pagan looks to Seiko.
You would be more familiar with wines, Pagan, I'll say that. Like, you definitely would know your way around some, like, you would know, like, what certain wines are, because that would be just some stuff that you would need to know, given your past.
May not have drank them, but she knows about them.
With the wine. Please.
What kind of wine? I got a good amount of red, white, got a few rosés.
White.
White, alright. That'll cost you about... Wait, do you want the expensive stuff, or just the actually good stuff?
Whichever's better.
Right, that'll cost you about 15 gold with the thing included. And as you guys like are giving your drinks, you notice that they actually have a bit of a blue mist to them. Like, based on how he made it, both of them, like above it has actually a blue mist. If you drink it, I need you guys to roll me a wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Yes. You don't get the benefit.
Oh shit.
It's just a really good drink, Pagan. It's just... Okay, let me describe this. Pagan, you have not had wine this good ever. Like, when your parents would let you have a sip just to get you accustomed to it, it always tasted blah, but everyone said it was good. No, this shit is good. There's a genuine sweetness to it that mixes well with the white wine that just makes it so refined. Like, it goes down easy, and you've never had something this well made. Seiko, however, not only do you have sake that almost reminds you of your homeland, again, it makes sense, like, the only way you would get it is from Yama, so whoever he got this from, legit. But it almost takes you back to a peaceful, tranquil moment in your training back in Yama, be it at the shores, on a mountaintop, whatever it was, it takes you back. And you now have an advantage on all wisdom checks for the day.
Oh
my
shit.
God.
Yeah, this is,
Nice.
Yeah, this drink, if you pass a wisdom check, it gives you advantage on... It gives you stuff based on what you have it with. Drinks gives you advantage on wisdom checks.
Nice.
So yeah, for the rest of the day, any checks regarding wisdom, be it perception, insight, or whatever, gives you advantage on wisdom checks. Like, it do have advantage on.
Nice.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
But yeah, you guys have never had this fine of a drink before. Like, it's obviously the thing is doing a lot. You can taste the original flavor. But yeah, no, it's really good. Right? By the way, the woman in armor, unless you guys talked to her, she pretty much left after 10 minutes. You heard the name was Miragold.
Perfect. I mean, but I
Uh,
know it's wrong.
Seiko probably would have talked to her. I'm
Okay.
like, just curious on where she managed to get it from, I guess.
Oh, it's a bit towards the further west, a few series of aisles down the way. You need to get there by boat. I had to charter a bit of a ride. Well, he chartered it for me. Getting there is not the issue. Surviving it is. Have you ever heard of dinosaurs?
Has she?
History checks for both of you. Or nature. History or nature of your choice.
Could go with that.
No, Seiko, you have never heard of dinosaurs. You've somehow heard of them, Pagan. I would say, yeah, funny enough, it was a decent
What
10.
the fuck?
Yeah, no, yeah, you've heard of some dinosaurs. They're these reptilian creatures that, apparently shouldn't exist. Apparently they went extinct, like, some few, like, 100, if not thousands of years ago.
I wish you had told me that dinosaurs existed here, because I would have had a whole thing about it.
Well, they only exist in these isles, that's the thing. They don't exist anywhere else in the world. Like, you know, to speak perfectly out of game, they only exist in these isles. So, like, where you're from, you never would have had
no,
any.
No. I'm saying because my cult didn't believe in dinosaurs.
Oh.
So it would have been fucking hilarious.
I mean, you could say that. Like, we weren't exactly there, so yeah. You could have it. You can have it be there.
Beautiful.
Yep, I'm not gonna
Oh,
micromanage them.
Big giant lizards?
They are very real. Almost got eaten. They're very real. I almost got eaten by one today. A few days ago. There was like a... You can't see your eyes, but you can tell there's a mile-long stare. But yeah, and they're not like the ones that were apparently 1,000 years ago. Apparently these ones have a bit more of a elemental side to them. There's something strange. They're magical in nature. If you want more of this, I would recommend going there, but make sure to have people with you. I kind of didn't know and almost died for it.
Pagan just kind of gives her a really weird look, not believing the dinosaur shit.
Yep. The forests have been dubbed by the community here and by the archivist as the Paleo Forest. Yes, really. Yes, really. Apparently there's a bunch of creatures there that, quite frankly, shouldn't exist. They're usually covered in mist. It's a bit of a misty area, so if you do want more of this, be careful. I'm just waiting for one of you to roll a nat 1 on... By the way, just to address Pagan's thing before you respond, I'm just waiting for you to roll... One of you roll a nat 1 on a creature type, and you'll be like, these don't exist!
Zabai!
Werewolves don't exist!
This is deceitful.
But yeah, no, but yeah, she basically is telling you that this is a very dangerous land. For context, these forests are basically the savage lands.
With crazy.
And apparently there's some other creatures that shouldn't exist there, but do. Like, it's with the implication she gave.
Yeah.
If you want to press that Seiko, you can, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Pagan
Did you press that?
Yes.
Well, ever heard of phase spiders?
Has she? Do I need to roll history for that?
History or nature for you too.
Well, they're the same thing for me. We're gonna go with nature. Fuck it.
Phase spiders, like phasing, like yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured you meant phase
13. Yeah, you would
spiders.
have heard of them. I would say like Sure. Yeah, let's make them crazier. Pagan, do you want to roll or? Those don't exist. My
The
hubris.
spider.
Like spiders exist. Phase spiders don't exist. Pagan, you would know, or Sego, you would know that these are spiders that actually have ties to the ethereal plane. They can teleport basically. TLDR, they're teleporting spiders.
Yeah. Outside of game, I know what those are. In
Yes.
game,
Yes.
yeah, I guess Seiko knows what they
Yes,
are too.
they can phase in and out of the ethereal plane. So yeah, they're basically teleporting spiders. And they're large too, like they're bigger than you.
Seiko's face goes like kind of shocked. You had to deal with those?
Not this time, but apparently they're there. They also have. Rumors are that maybe some Yuan Ti cultists might have found some place in there, but no one's encountered them and lived to tell the tale. There's some. According to rumors, there's also Gorgons in the area too. Nature history.
Are we gonna have to do another?
Yeah, I was gonna say nature history. For context, these are the hey, you want to get cool shit? Here's the monsters area.
She knows what Gorgons are.
Oh fuck yeah, you do.
God damn it.
Pagan, you know what these
I was
are.
going for the dumpster.
No, these ones you believe in. These ones are real. So Gorgons are these like very stone-looking like bulls, like these scaled bulls. Like they're like metallically scaled bulls. They're dangerous because they can exude a petrifying breath, which if you're caught in it and you're not of strong resolve, you basically turn to stone.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah, it is. There's a few other things in there. Owlbears, apparently reports of owlbears, even a dire owlbear or two.
What's the what is
Okay.
the difference between
Okay.
dire owl bears and owl bears? Like what?
Okay, so she'll explain this to you because that's fair. Dire owlbears are actually a thing in this world, by the way. I'm just gonna spoil that. So, dire owlbears are like normal owlbears, except double their size, almost as big as some adult dragons, and they are more deadly.
If bigger, then does that mean the feathers are bigger too?
No. Well, I wouldn't know because I haven't encountered them. It's any dire creature's bigger, but the Gorgon is just as big as a normal Gorgon. You would know that a Gorgon is I think a large creature, but I'll double check for you just to give you accurate information. Again, scaled bulls that petrifying breath, which are scary. They're not like the Medusa thing. I know that's what it should be, but yeah, yeah, they're large
No,
creatures.
I've played Castlevania, so
Yeah,
and their Gorgons are
yeah, about
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I know.
They got some other creatures in there, some things you wouldn't believe, but I didn't encounter any of them. I had a run-in with with some kind of winged creature. I think it was a dinosaur, but I got out of it quickly. So, yeah. Again, Savage Lands. I'm just gonna spoil that. The Savage Lands.
Well, it sounds like you managed to get out of there safely, which is, well, relatively safely, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm tripling the next job, Dorlin, next time you ask me for this. Fair. By the
I'd say
way,
that's more than fair.
yep, he's not arguing. He knows it's dangerous. He just also didn't argue with her for the usual rate because he was like, but by the way, won't be rates today, but if you you or your friends want to stop by tomorrow only, got a bit of a steak salad special, sweet and spicy combo. Yeah, basically tomorrow, like the next day in game, if you guys want to come get like the special food event to go into the Monster Hunter side of this.
Why not?
Yeah, so, but yeah. So yeah, you guys have discovered the Savage Lands parts of the world, of this series of isles. It's the westmost island, for your notes. It's the westmost island.
Westmost Island.
Yep. But yeah, the person was like, well, if that's all you want to know, I'll bid you a good day. Hope you have a good one.
Take care. See you around.
By the way, because you interact with them well, I do want you to roll me a, what would it make? I would just say general intelligence check on something on her person. Nope, never.
Nope.
No, I was gonna say that was for Seiko only, but oh, Seiko, you don't, yeah, you don't care.
Shit.
That drink, man, just that fucking drink.
That drink.
The drink and talking about the monsters.
Yeah, no, like, and oh, hey, like, there's a monster. Oh, there are dinosaurs. That's cool. Oh, maybe, like, you think, oh, maybe I could get, like, a hide and, like, sell that, or, like, you know, like, get a really dope-ass coat. You're just thinking of everything else but the sword. Sorry, it's all that one. That sucks. That
Damn.
sucks. I'm sorry, man.
It's okay.
All right, but yeah, do you guys wish to go to the orchestra that night?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You would go. The music to describe, the music of Espana, specifically the jungles, they have a bit more of a, I guess the way to put it would be a German aesthetic to it. From instruments to tone. It's more a bit of a German aesthetic to it. The conductor is in traditional Espanian jungle clothing, which is a bit more formal. Like, more than the Askar Federation, you would be more used to this kind of clothing pagan, though it's clearly more of a silken build rather than furs and, like, things to keep you warm because of an eternal winter. The best way I can describe the music is it's definitely more of an aggressive style to it. It's not necessarily like polka or anything like that. If you ever heard anything from the Berlin Philharmonic, it would be basically like that. I think that's the best way to explain it. Like, it appears like it's probably some of the most beautiful music you've ever heard. Which if you guys want to know anything about Espana, roll a history check.
Fuck it. Why not? That's an 11.
Pagan, you've heard of this in your recent travels. The Jungle Isles actually go within the kingdom of are ruled by the kingdom of Aragos, Aragos. It's a very thick landscape. Their society is basically hunters, survivors. They have Yuan-Ti there. These snake-like people, but they're not the culty type. You would know that humans live there. You would know that lizard folk live there. Yuan-Ti live in the jungles. You would know that the current ruler of the Aragos kingdom is Zarrith Regiscale, a count. They call their leaders counts. They are very traditional people. They have their traditions. They have their system of honor. They are very rigid when it comes to that. Like, they're very set in their ways type deal. And they are a bit wary of outsiders, but they do welcome trade. You would actually know that they're actually at war with the Romani Sultanate of the deserts. Those isles of desert and jungle share. And they're actually kind of in a bit of a war right now. Last you heard, the war was still raging strong.
Oh, can't spell. I'm illiterate.
And with the 21, I'll give this to you as well. The Argos kingdom is a very refined people, like, rapiers, like formal swords, like they're very much they're a very noble society. Like, their people are strong, but they do have a bit of sophistication to them. And just as a side, the last thing I'll say is they are known for very good wine. In particular, they would actually be known, their, like, lands would be known for being able to make, this world's equivalent of, God, let me know, it's, yep, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Blanc.
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir and Pinot Blanc.
Pinot Noir.
No,
Oh, okay.
Blanc. Like, yeah, basically they have, like, a bunch of German wines, like, you know, the equivalent of German wines, but they have a bit, like, they're kind of French and German mixed together, quite frankly.
Mm.
But yeah, they're very proud people, and it would make sense. This music very beautiful. Like, these musicians, you would know from the history check, they probably work to perfect their music because they have that much of a national pride, especially during times of war. So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's a beautiful performance. Up to you on how your characters react to it. Is there anything else you guys like to do? Because by the time you get out, it is about 10:30. And most things
It's
to
a
be closed.
sleepy bedtime.
Yep.
Mm.
To the house we go.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Kind of like scooting along the road.
Then that
Higgins
gets...
what?
Skipping.
Oh.
If you guys want to RP, go ahead.
Over.
That was a lovely performance.
Yes, it was quite nice. Though not as nice as our first stop.
You just enjoyed getting drunk.
I did very much.
Especially for your first time, yes?
Yes, it was delightful. Shall do it again. In the morning.
Maybe. In the morning?
In the morning.
Alcohol is, added to flaws.
Alcoholic.
Maybe not in the morning. If we...
How come?
Well, it limits us from being able to do other things in the day, yes?
I suppose. What are we doing tomorrow? But lazing around the house.
I had intentions of maybe going to the library at some point after attending to the garden.
So after the library.
Yes. We could do
Wonderful. Most delightful.
that then.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, for sake of brevity, just to spare you some time later, just because I know you had some. What do you want to research at the library specifically? And I can just have you roll check now.
Fuck, I don't remember at the moment. I just know I have. I'll get back to you on it. How about that?
Okay, fair. Silas, you're up next. Sorry, Genevieve, you rolled that one.
It's alright, man. Don't worry.
Silas is gonna get up and like look around, just scope out the city. It's been a while since he's done this, so he's actually gonna start free running throughout the city.
Acrobatics check, I guess.
Let's go. Natural 20. Okay. Damn, I pop off, I guess.
Silas, with a 29. I would have had the guards notice you, by the way. I was just saying, no, the guards don't notice you. You just... Man, it's been a while since you've been in a big city. It's been a while since you've been able to parkour. And you're just like, fuck it. And you just begin to, like, do all the parkour shit. Like, you are just showing off at a certain point. Like, you get a good workout in.
At some point, I think that he's, like, on, like, the wall of, like, a really tall building. And he's just, like, standing... like perpendicular to it, like hanging from his tail. Like there's a specific piece of Nightcrawler fan art that I'm like thinking of when I.
It's fair.
But, like at some point, yeah. Like let me. Yeah. Exactly that GIF.
Yep, you Assassin's Creed, like, yeah, you, again, like,
Yeah,
like,
it's
this is
just-
a relatively
yeah,
big city, like,
Assassin's
I'll put it
Creed,
like this is definitely a city that you're not used to, based on your home. The cities are more based in the trees, they're based in the jungle, like, you know, like, an element there, like, they're one with nature.
Mm-hmm. Like right now, he's kind of like in his element, just parkouring throughout the city. Do any of the party members see him?
No, with a nat 20, no, they do not. I know you didn't roll stealth, but I'm letting that nat 20 hangover, like, no, they do not see you. Like, it is a relatively big city. I know the map makes it look small, but, like, think, for the outer city, think like a Baldur's Gate size worth of a city so far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know it's a cliche one given the game, but yeah, it's the best one you can think of. But yeah, no, like, you are just going there. Like, yeah, again, no one will interrupt you unless you want to see someone at this point.
I mean, yeah. I think he's stopped for right now, but like he's like on the building, just no one sees him. It's just like, huh. I really thought I'd be seen by now.
Yeah, I would say you'd probably have stopped, I would say, let's see, where would you have stopped? Because, like, would you have a direction in mind, or?
Not particularly. He is scanning the area just to see if like anyone smart enough to look up to see him. Maybe someone part of the thieves, part of the Grey Hand.
Let's roll a d100, and let's see where you're at with this. Let's see. Let's leave the dice up to see who notices you. Yeah, so roll d100.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah,
you were
yeah. No, I was saying, like, you roll d100. I'll say you're at the Port District, that one.
35.
35. Who do I want to have notice you? With the 35, I would say... Give me a sec, I gotta look at my notes. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that would be interesting. Notably, talking. It looks like there's someone in a cloak, talking with the portmaster. Roll perception to see if you can get details on them.
Sure. Perception, you say?
Perception.
13.
You can't really get anything from that distance. They just have a cloak. They look unassuming, and they look to be talking with the quartermaster about some stuff. And as they walk by, you notice it's definitely a female, like a woman. You can't really get a gauge her outfit. A bit of light, fair skin. However, even with that 13, it's pretty obvious she looks up at you.
I think Silas was like just a little bit.
And they do
surprised.
not
He
look
was just-
gray hand. I'll say that. Without a check, they do not look gray hand.
Yeah, I say Silas is just sitting, not just sitting there. He's like standing there, basically just like, didn't expect them to just look straight up at me. I think they make eye contact, and then Silas jumps down.
Do you jump down in front of her?
Not in front of her, but like not like right in front of her, just like.
You are on a building, so roll acrobatics to see how well, or dex. Yeah, we'll go acrobatics. Let's see how well you superhero landing this. You don't take any fall damage. I'll say
16.
like you're able to get down with the natural aim roll. You're just able to parkour your way down.
Not right in front of her. Like he gives her a little wave and then just parkours down.
I don't think I'm too used to people running through the city like that.
It's something that I used to do back home.
Must have been quite a home then.
It took a while. It took a lot of practice to actually not fall on my ass.
I would imagine. So what were you doing up there, or was it just for fun?
Yeah, people watching.
She kind of smiles at that again. You can't really get a lot of good details on her. Like, the hood's covering most of her face, but you can see the lower jaw. With that third javelin at the stand.
You're... So, are you not from around here too?
No. This has been my home for a very long time.
Well, I'm new here. Just trying to get a lay of the land.
Strange. Crystal tieflings are very common here. In fact, they tend to originate from here mostly.
Yeah, well, I'm not really a normal exactly where I'm from.
I get the feeling you're not going to expand on that, are you?
Nope. I'll just let your imagination run wild.
Well, I'm sure the elves will be quite glad that one of their own is able to move quickly, even if they are adopted from the looks of it.
And then
She thinks you're adopted, so she
Brutal,
doesn't know you're elf.
the Brutal perks up like one of their own. Elves.
You move like one, like
How
you
did you
raise
know?
one. It's been a while since I've been to Casmane, but I've been there. I've seen the runners. You move like them.
Oh. Oh. Well. Well, they taught me, well, one of them taught me everything I know.
I don't think you're going to expand on that either.
Again, just gonna let your imagination run wild.
That's a dangerous thing. I have a very good imagination, I've been told.
Silas just shrugs.
May I get a name?
So-
Go ahead, do your thing, then I'll do this.
And I was like, Silas. What is your name?
Oh, wrong music. Definitely wrong music. Ora.
Does that name sound familiar to me at all?
No. You can roll a history check if you want, but you'll have to roll pretty high if you want to get that.
You know what? Sure, why not? 20, non-natural.
Wouldn't be enough. You've never, I'll put it like this, you've never heard of a
Oh.
woman, because, like, keep in mind, like, you're very, you know, like, you just gave a name, but you don't really have a lot of details on them. Like, you know, hair color, eye color, anything like that.
Hmm.
And again, they're wearing the cloak.
So what do you know about the Casmain Alliance?
I know it's run by a council. I know that a lot of them are isolationist by nature. I know they have an interest in Elysian as a city for its magical splendor, but not a lot of envoys come. I hear that one should be coming in a few months, but no word on anything concrete in the public eye.
Once arriving in a few months. Like he's just like he's just saying that out loud to his head, to himself. Do you know who sent them?
I imagine the council did. I don't see... The Casmian Alliance tends to be certainly not a democracy, but it is a council... It is a republic of sorts.
Do you know who on the council, though?
I can't say I do, for I'm not on the council.
Fair enough, you're all the way out here, and... well...
Yep, I understand. I do hear the rumors every now and then. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I don't trust this whatsoever.
I'm not surprised.
I smell bullshit.
to be honest, so do I.
Sorry about that. Anyways,
You're fine.
I hear a few things. That's about it.
What if... Silas is gonna do something a little bit bold here.
Okay.
What if the name Caramon?
Roll a persuasion check. Let's see.
Persuasion, you say?
Persuasion.
22!
She grimaces a little at that name, like kind of almost like never. He's been in this city before. He's been the one they've sent before. They like to pretend that they're going to send someone different. I'd like to think, but they always send him. Never seemed like a pleasant man.
I don't think Silas can help himself from saying this, but he just says, like, out loud, audible enough for her to hear, but mostly to himself. It's like, oh, well, it's a right bastard.
I'm gonna roll an insight. You roll deception. Let's be fair about this.
Sure.
That's a 15 on the die.
That's an 8! The duality of man.
You speak as though you know from personal experience.
He's not a friend of a friend. I know someone who knows someone.
Deception or persuasion of your choice. I'll be kind and allow a check.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man, on the die. I'm not gonna tell you what her modifiers are, but on the die it was 11.
That's a 12. No, not 12. That's a 10.
Yeah, with her modifiers on insight. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
But
Now my imagination is indeed running wild.
though I have heard something about a runaway bride.
Rumors like that tend to spread. I don't necessarily put any stock into them unless I hear it from someone who saw what happened.
I'm gonna insight that.
Sure. What are you trying to insight?
Never mind. Never mind.
0!
Okay,
Man,
hold
you
on.
have
Shit, I
you
don't
have never
homophobic.
met
think
someone.
I've ever seen a 0 before.
You have never met someone this trustworthy. It's insane. How like God, like you
Okay,
just want to
okay,
trust
okay.
them.
The thing is, Silas doesn't like intrinsically just doesn't.
I
Trust them.
know, I know. It's just the
inciting
0, man.
He's inciting that to see if like she actually knows something, which he's just like, oh,
You cannot
okay,
read this
probably.
person.
Yeah.
Like it's either they know nothing or they know everything. I'll let you pick which extreme, because that's a 0, man. It's gonna be one extreme.
I think Silas can believe both at the same time. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't, you know, I tend to keep my affairs close to the city. I wouldn't know anything about any drama in the Elven lands.
Fair enough.
So then, Silas, have you had your fun people watching?
Well, I certainly met you.
I would be flattered if I didn't think you played for the other team.
You got me.
I would be careful, though. Sounds like you didn't caught this time, but that sort of thing gets the attention of the gods, and you seem a bit too nice to end up in any of the stockades.
Wouldn't be my first time escaping them. Not these guards, the guards back home.
I'd still be careful. Aura, do you want to try and get any more details on her? I'll let you roll on her
Yes,
perception if you wish. I'll
absolutely.
let you roll that. Now you're face to face and you talk to her for a bit.
10.
Sorry, man, that was a nat 20 on the die.
Oof.
You
all
can't
right.
see anything at all. Like, maybe you could talk to her and get more details, but in terms of, like, anything physical, you just know that she's light of skin. And that's about it. Like, you can't even see hair color. Like, whoever this person is, this Aura, they made sure to hide a lot of physical details about themselves. And they were talking to the quartermaster, so, you know.
So, what were you doing talking to the quartermaster?
Making conversation.
Oh, you know I don't believe that for a second.
I'm sure you do. I'll just let your imagination run wild.
Oh, alright.
But if you're wondering if it's anything illicit, no, not at all. She sounds insane.
I would never suggest such a thing.
Oh, of course not.
And he feigns being offended.
Of course not. You just think it really, really carefully.
And you said you would allow me to insight that?
Yeah, if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna say an insight. She wasn't doing anything illicit. I'll put it like that. Nothing she's doing is illegal.
Yeah.
She's not lying about that intent.
I mean, Silas does believe that.
Yeah.
So, what do the likes of my father do around? Fuck. Okay, can we rewind that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's like, what do the likes of House Caramon do around here?
Negotiating, trying to arrange trade, trying to arrange getting knowledge from what I hear. Never know if he's successful or not. He always seems to leave, and when people see him, you know, in the crowd, I always see him look a bit more disheveled, more angry, but he always enters angry. Don't think I've ever seen that man smile in public.
Do you think that man is even capable of smiling?
I think that men like him should be feared when they smile.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last bit.
I think that men like him should be you should be afraid of men like him who smile. Reach out. She simply shrugs with that, saying, like, you know, reach out.
I'll let you take care of that first.
Yeah, it's fine. She's gonna be like that for a bit, but go ahead, do your thing. I'm paying attention.
I was like, oh, what? Do you not think that they have an award-winning smile?
I think that smiles from people with his demeanor usually are bad news for everyone else.
Probably bad news for everyone involved.
Probably, but who am I to say? I'm never in those meetings, no idea what happens in them, so all I can do is just speculate and let my imagination run wild.
Say, a bit of a topic switch. What is it about this place that, makes the crystal tiefling so common?
No one really knows. There's plenty of theories, as I'm sure the archivists have more that they just don't tell people, but some people think it could be related to Chandelier, others think it could be related to the magic innate to this place. There's certainly a lot of interesting creatures here. Some think it could be some leftovers of the Divergence. The only recorded crystal tieflings are in their respective lands, but there's a lot here. We don't really know. No one here knows. We just love to tell stories and just pretend which one sounds the most awe-inspiring or creative.
Could be an interesting topic to look into.
I think you would need to talk to an archivist if you want actual answers, and if you law-abiding citizen you can get answers there, perhaps you might need to dirty your law-abiding hands. Wouldn't
I think
recommend
you're right.
Wouldn't recommend getting caught, however.
Oh, you assume too little of me.
I don't think I've assumed anything about you, to be honest. There is something weird about you, I will say.
Oh, is it my charming and winning smile?
Oh, you'll break a poor girl's heart. No. Something different.
He's gonna incite that. He's gonna... It's very much like he's...
I'll allow an insight.
Like
Go ahead.
you-
Go ahead. Yep.
Alright. Like that sentence.
Can't read her, man.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
guess-
You got a -1
Yeah,
wisdom. I don't.
guess... Yeah, I have
She-
a -1 to
she
wisdom.
definitely, like, looks
to
peculiar
wisdom, so I
towards
don't
you.
know why I'm doing this.
She definitely looks peculiar towards you. Like, there's something that's caught in her interests, and no, not like that, but... Yeah, no, she just doesn't elaborate, just something...
Obviously.
Yeah, just something different. I can't really put my finger on it, but... Something about you. Strange. I would almost think you were under some sort of illusion, if I didn't know better.
Well, everything about me is 100% real. Just maybe more to it than it meets to than that meets the eye.
I seldom look with my eyes.
Well, not that this conversation hasn't been ever so riveting. I think it's time I take my leave.
Oh.
And he'll...
As you actually look at her, she will say, "Oh, by all means, I'll get out of your hair." You don't even blink. She just pops out. It's not like she cast a spell. Like she was there, and then you just Photoshop remove someone. That's counts. Like she's just gone. There's no mist. There's nothing. She's just gone.
Silas just thinks to himself, oh, I guess I'll be seeing her around
You know what? Roll perception.
at some point.
You know what?
Roll
As you're looking
perception?
back, roll
All right.
perception. Let's see. 13. I'd say that's enough. You see a propaganda piece towards, holding the leaders of the city, some armored men, like some clerics. Do you look at any of the, do you look closer at it?
Why not? Sure.
You see at the center is the primus of the city, a purple-haired woman with light of skin, holding a bit of magical orb in her hand. Roll investigation check to see if you recognize any details. Let's see, I'll be kind. Nope, different
8.
woman. Different.
Wonderful.
You can't read anything into it. Oh well, you can theorize out a game.
Sure. I'll just assume that it's the same woman.
But is there anything else you
And then
do?
yeah, he just goes back to doing what he was doing before, probably getting lunch afterwards.
Alright, you do so. For lunch, I would say, based on the Port District, it being where you are, the closest restaurant to you would probably be the closest thing to you would probably be either the Mute Siren Tavern or the Velvet Anchor.
He'll go to the Mute Siren Tavern.
It's definitely a sailor's tavern. Like, it's definitely, like, where sailors and, like, merchants and stuff go to unwind, stuff like that. It's rowdy. It's fun. Women there are definitely dressed as sirens. You know, it's definitely it's the Hooters of this world. You know, it's like...
I did not realize that.
Yep. Dude, siren. But I will say, like, whatever you order, it's actually good food. Like, it's not like Hooters where it's, like, the food is, like, you know, meh to shit from what I've heard. It's just genuinely good food. Like, it's actually got the really good seafood. So yeah, that's your day. And then finally, Gillian.
Just give me a second. I need to post something in the side chat.
Fair enough, fair enough. But
Not the side chat, but like in the general chat.
Oh, hello.
you know, I did think about that art, and I made the
Right
siren, and I made the like I saw that art. I want to say that right now for context. It's Silas in a for anyone listening, it's Silas in a Hooters uniform. I made the mute siren well before this happened. Well before this art was made, but when he said he was gonna go to mute siren, I had to hold in some laughter.
What? But the nose is this UK Hooters food is really damn good.
Yep. The special for the day, Silas, by the way, just
Bless
before we
you.
get to Genevieve, the special for the day is actually a shrimp combo, a shrimp cocktail mixed with a shrimp plate, mixed with all those sauces and stuff. That's really good with that sort of thing. In addition, they have good biscuits as a side. It'll probably run you like if you do that. Like, what would he order? I guess just for the sake of money.
Biscuit.
They do not have
I think
sushi.
he'll-
Just spoil that, by the way.
Yeah, he'll probably just order like. He'll probably just order if they have it chicken tendies. He is that type of a guy who just orders chicken tendies.
They do have chicken. They do have chicken there, and it is 3 silver, and it's good chicken. There's like good chicken breasts there. Like they don't have fried food because you know. So it is chicken breasts with elements of with just that and some elements of asparagus. It's good, you know. It's not their specialty, but it's good chicken. Like it's not the best chicken you've ever had, but it's definitely not the worst chicken you've ever had.
Fair enough.
You know. All right, Genevieve, what do you do?
Genevieve is going to get some materials to make a second pistol and about 21 bullets.
Alright, so for the wooden stuff, everything you'll need is on the market. The open market bazaar is kind of where you would get most of those basic materials. For the lead bullets, you would actually probably need to go to the armor, the Horned Helm, because they would have those kind of materials, or the Stone Hands.
Okay. Let's go to the Horn's Helm.
As I described before, the person who runs the Horned Helm, they're an armorer. It's actually a Goliath Tiefling mixed race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They actually look at you like, are you wearing anything that would indicate you're from Dragnar?
Would I be wearing anything to indicate that I'm a blacksmith?
No, from Dragnar, specifically.
Her pendant, I would assume.
Oh, roll perception. They don't notice it. They're just kind of working on a bit of they're working on a bit of chainmail as you enter.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, welcome. Got me a sack. She just like kind of like
Okay.
finishes what she's doing. Right, what can I get for you? Looking to get some armor made?
No, I'd like to buy lead
Lead.
as well as some iron.
Iron I got in spades. Lead I do have some. Iron. How much iron are you looking for? Looking for the pound or ingot?
Let's go with 4 ingots.
4 ingots. All right. Not usually something I get. Well, I would say that's gonna run you at least 5 golds an ingot then, so 20 gold. As for the lead, I can part with that for about 6. How much lead do you need is the question.
Question, Alex. How much lead would it be to make 21 bullets?
Give me a moment because I gotta do math.
Yeah,
No, it's fair. I just gotta, I gotta figure out.
it's fine.
Let's see. So that comes... I'd say 4.5 pounds of lead.
Okay. 4.5 pounds of lead.
I can't really cut it off like that. I can give you a 5 for, I'd say, 12 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which, when do you... Like, do you give her the gold?
Yeah, give her the gold. How much would that be?
So I believe I said it was 5 gold per ingot of
Ingot.
iron, and I believe I said I believe what was I gave? I think whatever price she gave for the lead.
Yeah, which I don't remember.
Does anyone remember what I just said? I'm sorry. I think I said 12 gold.
Yeah, you said 12.
All right, yeah, 12 gold. So 32
32?
in total. Yeah, it would be 32 in total.
Yeah. Okay.
Not used to getting people buying stuff. They usually need me to turn the stuff into armor or bolts or anything.
My father used to be a smithy.
Mine too. Taught me the trade. He escaped from his home nation, and I just grew up here.
Oh, what nation?
Dragnar, he was fleeing the war.
Really?
Yeah, this one looks a little older than you, I would say. Like, Genevieve's, like, how old again? Like,
22.
Yeah, she looks like she's in her mid-20s, but it's hard to tell with the Tiefling Goliath blood.
Wow. I was from Dragonaut too.
No kidding. I heard from some Dragnar people coming here, rare as it is, that the war's over. It's been over for a bit now.
Yeah, it is.
So what brings you this far away from the north?
Travels, mostly.
Fair. If you're looking for fellow kin, I can I can, like, if you're looking for a fellow kid, my dad doesn't work this very much anymore, but, he always doesn't, hate talking to, his countrymen and women.
That actually sounds nice.
Well, he stops by every now and then, so if you come back, just to chat or anything, just, stop by.
Of course.
Yep,
Thank you.
no problem. Right. Also, if you are from Dragnar, I don't usually offer this to many people because it's not really, the style of the guard or any of the adventurers, most of them here, but I can get you some Dragnar leathers or chainmail. My dad did teach me how to make it.
That'd be lovely, actually.
Alright, well, chainmail or leathers, you look like you could do both, but which one would you prefer?
Now here's a question. Can I do mix?
Give me a sec to look at the armors, because I can tell you exactly what that is. Because that would be medium armor. It would be a type of medium armor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spoil that.
Which is fair.
You could do a chain shirt, which would be 13 plus your dex modifier, like max of 2, so it'd be a 15 AC. You could also do breastplates. I assume you're trying to avoid the disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, I'm trying to do I'm trying to avoid.
Breastplate would be your best option because it's 14 plus your dex, so plus 2, so you would have a 16 AC. It would be better than studded, which would give you currently a 15 in your AC. Currently, because your leather armor, I believe that your thing is currently a 14, so this would increase it by a bit. Otherwise, chainmail would be your, chainmail would be the same as breastplate to you, it's just you wouldn't get disadvantage on stealth. However, breastplate's going to cost more.
Which is fair. I think I'll go chain.
Alright, so she'll give you the price, just to give you an option. Like, if she, well, I could do either chainmail or breastplate to try and do a mix. The chainmail would run you about 50 gold, whereas the breastplate would run you 400. As for the chainmail, that's a little easier to make. I can definitely include cloth over it so it doesn't look as heavy in the Dragnar style. That would only cost you about 75 gold.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. I can have that... She actually moves and actually produces a set of chainmail armor for you that's in the Dragnar style. I'll post it. This is regular chainmail for context. There's nothing special about it other than aesthetic. Sorry. I wish I could say oh, it's super duper, it gives you a plus, but no, it's just mundane chainmail. This is not a magic wielder, though. I will say this material will be easier to carve your runes onto.
What, the chain?
Yeah, because
Or
it's
the
Dragnar make. Dragnar make, it
Okay.
tends to be easier for rune construction.
Okay, yeah.
It
That's
is
perfect.
It is covered with furs and a bit of leather on top, and the chain being underneath, so it's a bit of a scepter. It is able to remove the furs. The furs are a bit of an add-on, so that way you're not overheating. Because obviously the Ragnar style is, hot. It's keeping you warm for the extreme temperatures.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it has a bit of a waist cape look to it. The image I'm gonna send has a bit of a dress to it, but I promise you it's more of a split down look, so it's more of a waist cape type thing. This is what the armor would look like.
Okay. Ooh, I like that.
So yeah, she would just be yep, 75 gold.
Yep. Genevieve would hand over the 75 gold.
Right. Well, I'll let my dad know that there's another Dragnar woman who's living in the city now.
Thank you.
Alright, is there anything else you do with your day other than just build your guns?
No, that would be it.
Alright, roll me a Tinkerer's Tools check.
Right. Come on. Ooh, okay. 18.
You managed to make another flintlock. Simple, easy. Roll me a smithing tools check for the,
Bullets.
Yep, which you're able to make easily enough, like you're able to form it, but you do, this will does make you think you need to get a smith.
Oof. Okay.
11, it's not a high check for you, considering you're able to make the bullets. I'd say you have an additional, but you do lose some, so I'll say you have an additional 20 bullets,
Okay.
which is
So-
not terrible.
So yeah, I only lost one.
It does, this experience does make you think, man, I really should have either done it there and, like, used, like, their smith, or I
Yeah.
need to get a smith for the house, because, yeah, like, you see the space, you're like, I can get this, it's just, I really freaking need to,
Yeah.
I really need my own, yeah, I need it.
Yeah, I need a smith.
Badly. So, that's yours. Alright, you guys go through your day, and, like, you manage to go and enjoy yourselves, some of you go to revelry. The next day, however, whoever's up first, at around, like, I would say 9 p.m. on the, let's see, where is it? On the 9th day of Green Dawn. Let me double check, yeah, it's like the 8th or 9th, I'll double check that, but, as you do that, you do hear a knock on your door, because you guys did say you wanted to do the Archivist quest, so yeah, you hear a knock on your door.
Okay.
Who would be up first to answer this?
I think Genevieve would be.
Or Silas.
You both, yeah.
Yeah.
So, alright, as you open the door, you would actually see two robed individuals, great robed individuals, with elements of white and black embroidering. Two tabaxi gentlemen, one white furred, the other one black furred.
Okay.
Yep, it is the 8th of Green Dawn, I was right. Alright.
Right.
I believe this was the address listed for the job request, yes? This is the white
Yes.
one speaking. May we come in? We are here to discuss terms of the deal, of the contract, as well as when we will leave.
Of course. Genevieve would step aside and let them in.
They do. They come in. Forgive me, I am Shadowpelt, the Whiteford one say, and this is my brother, Silverfur.
Wait, so the white is
What the
Shadow
fuck?
Pound and the black one's
Wow.
Silver Fur?
Yes. Now, yes, I did
Mm.
do that to fuck with you
Alex.
guys. Yes, I did do that to fuck with you guys.
Yeah, I saw that happening.
Alright then.
So yeah, the Silverfur is
Okay.
Blackford, and Shadowpelt is Whiteford. Notably, to
Nice.
describe these individuals, fully, Shadowpelt is a Whiteford tabaxi with blue eyes, standing about 6'2" inches. Notably, however, on his person there appears to be a short sword, like a side. They both aren't wearing armor. These are just traditional robes, like you would say, like these look like a weird scribe-looking robes. Definitely more formal than what Krissa was wearing. Whereas Silverfur, he has black fur with green eyes, again 6'2", and notably he actually has a book at his side.
Interesting.
They would wait for you to gather everyone, and they would sit in the main lobby area, just kind of, just waiting. They have some paperwork and stuff.
Seiko would have been outside.
You would have seen them enter, and yeah, they would have, yep, they were, yep, same description I gave. They, notably on their uniform on the back, you would see it, they have hoods, they just don't, have up.
Genevieve would fetch the others.
For the sake of brevity, I'd say you all get down there and everything.
Ow.
So you're there. Well met all of you. As we told your friends, I am Shadowpelt, and I am Silverfur. A pleasure. Now, right. Shadowpelt is the one it seems to be the more talkative of the birds. Now, we got word that you wish to be the ones to guard us in this research of these ruins. However, before we authorize this, we do need to go over some fine details.
be?
Well, first, the payment is set in stone. Nothing, unless you find something exceptional that we wish to buy off you, items or anything, you're not going to be paid extra. I don't want you to be under this illusion should you help us in our research. You're being paid to escort and help. That covers everything. Second, this is a this is a job of more secrecy than you may be used to. From our records, and based on the recommendations of Lord Daman, you are relatively new to the city. Would that be an accurate statement?
Yes.
As such, the reason we cannot give you a reason for what we are looking for. However, if you were to find certain things in the temple, we will be required to take those, as we are a part of our research, not just in figuring out the origins of this land, but also what items we may have. They must be taken to us. There's other items that we're not looking for. You can either sell to us or you can keep, provided they are not cursed. But certain items in question must be brought to us and must not be talked about. We will need you to sign before we go into any further details. Silverfur kind of nods. Should you talk about this, we will take legal action and you will be arrested for conspiracy.
Right.
Do you all sign the contract, basically? By the way, I'm just going to spoil this. This isn't a magical contract. This is just legal mumbo-jumbo.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Does anyone not?
Yeah. Virgil signs it.
Yep. Does anyone not sign it?
Seiko signs it.
Jamie, Pagan?
Bacon signs it.
Jamie?
Jamie will sign it.
Alright. As you guys sign, they roll out the paper, and the guy, Silverfur actually puts it in his pouch. Then Shadowpelt will continue. Right, now. The reason we went to you specifically for this job, other than other applicants who may have been more experienced, is because of the recent job you took. We prioritize yours because of your involvement with the Demercon cultists. If anyone said anything, be quiet.
It was more of an from Genevieve saying.
No,
That makes sense.
not to discredit your accomplishment. It was impressive. The Lord Daman did recommend you highly as you did rescue the hostages, but in the journal you read something about the crystals, yes? You guys did tell that. Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah.
Now, out of game, just to give you guys clarification for those who are tired and don't remember, the crystals were something that he learned from Krissa, and apparently the cult was looking for them because they seem to think they're great objects of power that could bring their god back into this world.
Okay, did we ever tell?
Sylvanas told them that you found mention of something like that in a journal, but that was the extent of what happened. You did not say that
Okay.
Krista told them. So all they know is that one of their apprentices did not confess to any of this knowledge.
Okay. That's correct.
Indeed. Now, the Lord asked you to keep these secret, and for good reason. These crystals are a subject of study. Without giving you information that, quite frankly, you do not have the clearance to understand, these crystals are very powerful, native to Gazim, to the entire island of Gazim. They're not like the chandelier, at least not that we've been able to identify, but they are objects of great power. Dangerous power.
Right.
We're still trying to understand them, but it is imperative we keep them out of certain hands. The crystals. We do not know how many there are, but they are dangerous. They cannot be allowed to run in certain marketplaces. We've done our best to keep them hidden. Should trust be earned and we give a more of a working relationship, perhaps you can learn more about these on what we know. And perhaps you will learn more in native by just simply being with us on this temple. However, anything you learn about these crystals or anything, we must ask you to remain quiet. Should certain people learn about this, it is the Archivist's opinion that disaster could and horrifically would follow.
You keep saying certain people.
Well, Miss... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
My instinctual thought is you're talking about more people other than the cult of Demicon.
Miss, Genevieve, I believe, according to my notes.
Correct.
Miss Genevieve, we are, quite frankly. There are no shortage of people in this world who would benefit off of these. From these murder cultists, who we still are struggling to figure out elements of them, to others. We do not have any specific people in mind, but we are worried about if it gets into the wrong hands. Black markets exist in every civilization. While the guards do their best, there is still a criminal element, and listen. Should this get out in widespread, anyone could get it. To be perfectly blunt, these crystals can, quite frankly, destroy towns. They can cause changes in people. We do not believe these crystals, just to clarify, just for protocol if we find any of them on our journey, we do not believe these crystals are innately evil. We do not believe that these are cursed relics of a evil god or evil creature. More so, it is our opinion that these crystals are power in nature, powerful in nature. As such, what do you think would happen should perhaps a Dragnar warrior gain power that he is not wise enough to get? What do you think would happen if one side of the warring factions in the jungle, in the Aspana Isles, get this sort of power? What might happen if a murder cultist gets it? We do not fully understand these items, and as such, they are an unpredictable element. We are simply trying to mitigate the damage that these could do.
So what you're saying is they're basically a calamity.
They're not
in their own right if put in the wrong hands.
Not necessarily a calamity, just an unknown. Would you, for example, give an item that could cast a fireball spell to a child?
No.
No, because the child does not understand the danger. They do not understand what it is they're doing until it happens. These crystals are such an unknown that we don't know what could happen. They have certain effects. If a murder cult was intrigued by them, they are capable of great danger. Until we understand them, we simply wish to study them. I believe that... Is this agreeable to you? Is this agreeable to keep this secret? You have signed this, but we need your word as well.
You have my word.
We need it from the rest of you.
Yeah. You have mine as well.
You have mine as well.
Jamie just gives a nod.
We need it in your word, sir.
Okay.
Right. Now, the ruins in question are about 350 years old. A bit over that. Now, for those of you who are unaware, because I'm just the DM's because like I've explained before, I'll say it. The Kazim Isles did not exist. This landmass in the world continent before the divergence did not exist. These isles spawned. As such, we are still learning many things about them. These ruins, quite frankly, should not exist on our plane of existence, in our history, and yet they are here. We are hoping that a study of these ruins can help us unearth more of these isles' history, where these came from, perhaps if who created them, if anyone did, or even if these isles had a history. There are creatures that have never been cataloged found here. The Paleo Forest is a massive example, but in addition, the marble spires are also another element of uniqueness to these isles. I'll give you a moment to write that down. The marble spires.
Spires.
Anyone can roll a history check on that one. Okay. Okay, you get it. Okay, you got it.
I don't got it.
Nope. Jamie? Pagan, Seiko, and Genevieve, you would know the Marble Spires are a series. They're not a part of the Isles. They're more a bit of. The best way I can put it is like they're like marble stone, like pillars and like almost like broken up mountains that are in some of the ocean in between some of the isles known as Gazim. They're miles long. Like it takes a week to traverse them. They lead to other isles, but they're very dangerous. Flying creatures tend to make residence there. You can hire guys to get through them. There are places to camp, but they are very dangerous to traverse. It's still a very unknown area. And yes, they're made of marble, specifically.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah, like,
Is it a particular type of marble?
with the 15, you wouldn't know. Like, I would say with the 15, you would not know. You would just know that they're very, like, dangerous. You would, however, with the 15 and the 14, you would know that they tend to be very, storm heavy. Like, lightning storms and rain tend to be very common in that area. Like, high winds as well.
Gotcha.
Question, what is the name of the giant storm god again?
The giant god of storms, the one you worship, is... Let me get my notes, because I got a whole pantheon doc in this.
Yes, you do.
Sky Rollin. I'll trade that for everybody.
Right.
Like, yeah, like when I say they're a broken up series of mountains, by the way, just to clarify, it's like, imagine, like, have you ever seen someone use, like, a bunch of TNT in Minecraft in a mountain, and you just kind of see, like, the ruins? Kind of like that. Like, kind of like that, where it's like, these are, like, structures that, like, hold in the ocean, like, they clearly go down to the bottom, and, like, they have a connection place, like, they're kind of a landmass, they're just broken up. There is no solid ground, there's just, like, you have to find a spire that has enough land for you to camp.
Okay. Huh. Seems like Sky Wallen likes to play there.
As a side, Genevieve, you would actually know that there are similar types of things in your homeland in Dragnar. There are some spire-like places that have these sort of storms, except, they're made out of stone, mountain, like, stuff like that. They aren't like this, so whatever this is a little different.
Okay.
But, we are hoping that some of these can do that. We have teams working on these sort of locations. These ruins were recently discovered. They're going to be a bit to the south of us, so we are going to need to... we will have a boat for you, for us to travel. We will explore the ruins together, and when we have gotten enough information, or should the danger prove too great, and we can no longer handle it, we shall return and you shall be paid.
Okay.
Do any of you have any questions about us regarding the nature of our research or what to be on the lookout for?
I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
One, Do you know what creatures are that we are likely to encounter
We
at these?
we believe that we might unfortunately encounter a bit of a hive creature. Have any of you heard of Kruthix? K-R-U-T-H-I-K. Kruthic.
Would that be a nature check for?
I would say yes. This is a nature check for everything. Kruthic. K-R-U-T-H-I-K for everyone.
Dago apparently knows what a Kruthik is.
Genevieve does not.
Potentially.
Make sure to call your rolls, but okay, so 20, 18, 12,
12.
and yep. Alright, and then Silas.
8.
Alright. So these are... these are a type of monstrosity for Pagan and Seiko. They're, like, the best way... There's a quote in the Monster Manual to do this, but imagine a hive of ants the size of horses, but the ants are wearing armor.
What the fuck?
They are a type of sentient race. Kruthiks are, chitin-covered reptiles that hunt in packs and nests in spiraling subterranean warrens or ruins. They are typically attracted to sources of heat, like lava or a forge, and they try to carve out layers to those things as close as possible. They're burrowers that leave tunnels, which are usually a clue that they have a hive nearby. Their language is a bit of a hissing and clittering sound, so it kind of sounds like... these sounds can often be heard in advance of a Kruthic attack, and whenever their lair is invaded, they tap the stone floor with their sharp blades to alert their people. They have really acute senses of smell, they can see in the dark, and they can detect vibrations in the earth around them. Seika, with your knowledge, they take the scent of their own dead as a warning and avoid areas where many other Kruthiks have died. Hypothetically, killing a good number of them might cause the rest to move elsewhere. And unfortunately, this is something you guys, like, you know, Pagan and Seika, you both know, they prefer living prey. Like, they like to, yeah, so they will eat you.
They're not opportunistic.
They can
At
be.
least not like...
They're not intelligent enough to be clever or have clever tactics, but they don't tend to give a shit about constructs, or in this world, elementals, oozes, or undead, and they use them to guard their hive. So they're smart to barricade like tunnels and stuff, but they're not smart enough to think, oh, they killed a lot of us, we need to change strategy. It's more like, okay, we need to leave. So yeah, that's what they are. In fact, let me get a picture for you guys to kind of show you what they are, what they look like. You'll hate them, by the way. I'm just going to spoil this. You'll hate them. They're not, I'll put it like this. They're not humanoids, like where they stand on one legs. They're, again, the ant-like aesthetic is very clear. So, Seiko, Pagan, you've seen pictures of these things. Get ready to hate me. It's in art. They're these scaled things that have, like, these, like, elongated xenomorph-like mouths, long tongues, and they have these claws that they, like, travel on. Black void on... Yeah.
They don't look
whole
like
lot of nope.
xenomorphs. They look like flipping, Tyranids.
Yeah, but, like, the xenomorph, like, mouth size.
It reminds me of the fucking bug thing from, was it the second Star Wars movie? When they're on Geonosis?
The Geonosians?
No. The
arena creature.
Anakin,
Arena creature. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that's a good reference for them. That is a genuinely good reference for them. But yeah, that's what that's what you know those are. And they said that they asked if you knew about them. Oh, and by the way, the leader is called a Hive Lord. So there you go.
Yeah, I know about
Our preliminary scouts did report that they have made the temple their hive, hence the need for guards. So you will be fighting them. Ideally, we wish
Megan
to
is
avoid.
queasing.
Yeah, Pagan, these have always been disgusting. Now, me and my brother are capable of defending ourselves. But not to this extent. We don't know how many there are. We would like to avoid fighting them at all costs if we can, but if they do come, and we do have to fight, we would like more hands and we would like experienced hands. And from the reports, it seems like you are all quite skilled. So, we will leave in 2 days' time. Is this acceptable to you?
It is.
Yes. It is.
Right.
Yes.
We will be leaving from the port of Sara, the town of Saraya. So get ready. The land south, they tend to get a little cold at night, so I would recommend packing some furs, though we are in spring, so we are not too terrible. Other than that, just be on the lookout. There are creatures of all types, so just be ready to attack. We should, where we're sailing, it should only take us a day to get to the ruins. So we will need to camp at least once to get there, and then once on the way back.
It'll be fine.
Alright.
Understood.
We look forward to working with you. By the way, the Shadowpoke guy, the Silver Fur guy, the one who, if I remember correctly, let me just double check this, because I don't want to give you false information. Yep, Silver Fur. He's notably looking at, Jamie a little weirdly.
Do any of us notice?
Perceptions, including you, Jamie. Or, you know what, insight. We'll make this insight. We'll make this insight. I'd say it's clear he's staring at him.
Insight?
Yeah, let's make this insight.
Okay.
Never make me roll insight, guys.
You do have a
Genevieve,
-1, so it makes
you
sense.
can kind of tell that he's not looking at him like with anger or just, or like, you know, anger or hatred. It's more of a, like he smelled something that smelled terrible. Like he's looking at, like, no offense, man, I'm not trying to roast your character, but he's looking like Jamie, like as if he let the worst fart out and only he smells it.
And you said this was Silver Fur?
This was Silver Fur.
Silverfur, yeah.
Yes.
Genevieve raises her eyebrow a tad, looks at Jamie, looks back at Silverfur, and just shrugs.
Jamie, I'd say you noticed the staring, but you know, like you don't know why.
He just like probably makes eye contact, but then just quickly looks to the ground like, it's weird.
If that is our business, Silver's one person speaks up at this point. If that is the business, then we shall see you in 2 days' time. Take care of yourselves.
And
Indeed.
You as well?
Indeed.
That sounds sus as fuck.
It
Perhaps.
does. Yeah, that
The
does.
way he
It
said that is
does.
sus as fuck.
You may roll. I'll say this, Jamie, with NSL carried over. It's almost like he's wary of Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not threatening. He's just wary of Jamie.
Mm.
I will, like, you know, if you want to push it, because Genevieve, you're the one who passed, so.
Well, we can all tell that
Genevieve,
he's
the only
staring
one
at him,
who-
right?
Yes, but Genevieve's the only one who can tell it is disgust and wariness.
I mean,
Genevieve,
yeah, but we could.
asks a bit bluntly, why so wary of one of us?
Persuasion. Persuasion.
We love when one of the players is getting stared at, but none of us know why.
You are lucky he rolled a nat 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
Damn.
Your
alright.
friend reeks of evil magic and something else. I'm a wizard by trade. Archivists tend to be made up of wizards or those of martial prowess. Monk's out of game. As a caution, I casted detect magic and detect evil and good at separate times. Your friend triggered them both. You might want to have him visit a cleric.
Well, Jamie kind of knows possibly about both.
I think we all know about possibly about both.
There is something else too. There is something else on you too. Not of a curse, not evil. Not of evil means, nor of simple magic. Take him to a clergy. I believe that your friend might be in deep shit.
Jamie's
They
just
will
like,
take good care of Jesse. Remember, you registered your name as Jesse.
yeah, and he just like very quietly doesn't respond, but he's just like looking at the ground like shit.
By the way, yes, out of game. I'm just gonna confirm this. If you had to take magic or anything, you could have sensed that shit on Jamie. My brother is not really one for elegant tongue, but he does speak at the place of concern. Yeah, yes. No. Make sure to
I'm
take care
sorry.
of your friend.
I did not hear any of that.
Oh, he basically, the Shadow Pelt said that his brother speaks out of concern. He sounds harsh, but it's out of concern. And Silver Fur basically said, just take care of your friend.
Right.
Ugh.
I wouldn't call him a friend. I barely know him.
Then take care of your acquaintance slash friends with benefits, depending on what this situation is. The brother, Silver Fur leaves.
I'm sorry.
Jamie's eyes go wide, and he's just like,
My apologies,
We
he's a
will
bit
take-
brass.
We will take care of the situation as best we can.
Thank you. He does say it out of place concern. And forgive my brother, he does not understand relationships. I believe his philosophy is either simply kiss, fuck, or don't bother. Or kiss, fuck, care, or don't care.
Yeah.
That's a good philosophy.
It's gotten him in a bit of trouble. He does not have a lot of friends. Anyways, take care. We will see you in 2 days' time in the town. And he gets his stuff and leaves. So you'll be leaving on the 10th of Green Dawn.
yep.
Seiko turns and looks at Jamie.
Debbie
He's
just
like-
raises her eyebrow and just gives a snort of laughter.
Why is it always me?
Don't worry, buddy. It'll not be you. It's about to be at least one of us at some point.
You hear in
Some
your
of us.
you do hear in your head, Jamie. Yes, 'cause you're the victim in all this. You didn't do anything wrong at all.
Okay, I'm doing an
He's sad. What else can you get from that? He's sad. He's hurt, and he's like, eh.
Yeah, he's just not having the best time in the past 2 days.
Yeah, you know, like he had to reveal his secrets, and like you know, and then like he's being kind of held, like you know, and then he was all. Yeah, like, and he also had to reveal that he's stupid cursed. Because, yeah, fun fact, that detect evil and good, he was also referring to that, because, yeah, that detects evil, and you got undead all over you, friend.
Yeah.
So, should we even bother trying to take you to a clergy?
With your previous intelligence checks for those
Jesus.
who passed last sessions, the curse can be removed if it's only a one-time thing. It's hard to remove if someone says it the name a second time. So as long as Jamie didn't allow Hall to say it twice, you should be good.
Now here's the question. Did Hollow say it twice?
Seiko will ask that. Did he say the name more than once?
Oh, no. As soon as the lightning flashed and the whole thing got crazy, I kind of, told him not to.
Oh, maybe it would be a good idea to take you to a clergy?
Probably.
He just kind of nods very quickly, like, yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
probably. I mean, damage already
Then-
done, considering. But, it doesn't get further damage.
Then we can plan for
Damn,
that for.
already.
All right, and as you guys...
We can plan for that for later today.
Yep, as you guys head to the clergies, to the Divine District, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.